Hi, this is Yvonne Roberts, and I've had a few people ask about this and suggest that I do a video about this, so I'm going to talk to you today about how to prepare for breeding season with goats. So, first of all, hopefully your goats are in pretty good conditions already. If they need to add some weight on, this is the time to bucks or does to get them in proper condition. So you want to increase their feed or whatever you have to do. If you're feeding grass hay, gradually switch them to alfalfa, whatever you need to do to get some weight on them if they're not in general good condition. Like I've said before, I'm not a vet. This is what I've learned over 30 years of raising goats. So I've learned part of it from vets, part of it from other people, and part of it from trial and error. So this is the information I'm going to give you is for what works for my goats and for us. Every location is going to be a little different. You're going to need different vitamins. You worm differently. So all of that is going to be up to you to figure out. But this is the time to get everybody in condition and ready. So like we only vaccinate and worm in the spring. Some people worm all year or vaccinate multiple times. So if you're going to vaccinate a second time, you want to do that at least 3 weeks before you plan to breed. And so one of the things you want to think about is when do you want babies in the spring? And the goat's gestation ours is 153 days. So basically 5 months. So you're going to want to look at the earliest you want babies in the spring, and you're going to go back 5 months, and that's when you're going to plan on starting your breeding program. And you'll actually start the breeding. That gives you a little time that if you don't catch them in heat, you can do them the next heat or the next heat. So you want the earliest time frame that you want babies to be when your goats are ready to be bred. So 3 weeks before that is when you want to do vaccinations if you choose to do fall vaccinations. Like I said, we don't. If you do, you want to do it at least 3 weeks before you breed them. Same with worming. We only worm in the spring. If you're going to worm in the fall, you want to do it 3 weeks before the breeding season. Now we are very selenium deficient where we are, so we give multiple BOSU shots, which is selenium and vitamin E. And we always give one of those approximately 3 weeks before we start breeding. And that is going to help them to be, their vitamins to be completely absorbed. We also sometimes when you give the BOSU shot, they will come into heat. You don't really want to breed on that. You want to wait for 3 weeks and breed on the next cycle, which is another reason to give that 3 weeks before. So you want them in condition. You want any vaccinations, any vitamin shots, any of that stuff done 3 weeks before you plan on starting to breed. And again, the gestation is 5 months. So you want to look at the earliest. We like to breed middle of March to begin, our start. So we want to go back and we're in middle of October then. So the end of September, we're looking at giving all the medications and the BOSU. So that's kind of an idea on how to prepare for breeding season and to get your goats in condition. So you want to make sure they've got that little bit extra flesh, the does especially, but your bucks, you also want to look at your vitamin shots, your vaccinations, your wormings, the same thing. You want it 3 weeks before you plan to breed. So that's what you're looking at, your time frame, your things. You want to get everything done, trim their hooves up, get them all ready for all the activity and all the baby being grown in the mom. So you want her in real good condition and have a little bit extra flesh, a little fat, because she's going to use it during that gestation period. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you watching my videos, and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the future ones. We do plan on doing another video shortly that when they start coming in heat to show you what to look for to tell a doe is in heat. So that will be later this fall. Thank you for watching.